Hi, meteorologist Bob Cox here with your forecast update for Tuesday afternoon, May 24th. A lot of the rain that was around this morning is kind of dried up. There's still some scattered showers around, but it is certainly gloomy and dreary throughout the region. The cloud cover is pretty tough and thick, and temperature is only in the 60s. Let's take a look. Here's the latest satellite radar loop, and you can see how that rain from earlier today is kind of dwindled, but not completely. Still some scattered shower activity. One area down here in southeastern Connecticut, eastern Long Island, although there's not really a whole lot you can sink your teeth into there. There's still some remnants out here in parts of eastern New York, western Connecticut. We might see stuff refire a little bit this afternoon out that way, but again, the activity is mostly scattered. A big reason for the crummy weather today is this mid-level low. We talked about it yesterday. It's centered over southeastern New England. It's going to be drifting off to the east and northeast tonight and tomorrow. And as it does, as it moves off to the east, we get into this northwesterly flow aloft. And this is going to bring in drier conditions. The sun will shine and temperatures will rise. So much better weather is in store starting tomorrow. The forecast surface map shows we still have some lingering showers, especially off to the west into this evening, but that'll tend to dwindle and dry up completely tonight. Now, as we go into the day tomorrow, we will see the sun reappear, and it should be generally dry over the next couple of days. One thing we'll keep an eye on, there is this front that is kind of sneaking in here. It's nearby on Thursday, and that could produce a scattered shower, a thunder shower, in a couple of spots, but I think we're basically going to be dry. And as we go into Friday, there will be showers and moisture just to the west. Again, something could sneak in to part of our region from that area, but at this point it looks mostly dry and continued warm. Now we do get into changes as we go into the weekend. First, let's take a look at the temperatures that we're expecting here over the next few days. So how about this for tomorrow? We're in the 80s. In fact, we could see some spots well into the 80s away from the coast for highs Wednesday. And then Thursday, it stays warm. Again, temperatures in the 80s. You see some readings in the 70s along the coastal plain. Long Island, southern Connecticut, eastern Massachusetts, but a lot of temperatures still well into the 80s. Friday, continued warm, back into the 80s, in many cases some 70s on the coast. Saturday could turn out to be the hottest day that we see in this stretch. It's going to depend how much sun we get and if any showers that will be headed down with a backdoor cold front hold off or not, but we could potentially break 90 degrees. Notice that especially in the Connecticut River Valley, some of the modeling putting out temperatures 90 plus, same across interior Mass. Cooler near the shore, you see readings down on Long Island still in some cases in the 70s. That's what that cool water will do with an onshore flow. But Saturday may turn out to be the hottest day. And then after that, I think things will cool off. Now here's why. Saturday morning, we still have this nice southwest flow at the surface, and that's going to help pump up the temperatures. But watch as we move forward. And keep your eyes on this area of precipitation to the north, because this is dropping down. We have a backdoor cold front dropping down from the north, and there will be some showers associated with that. Now, that could get in by later Saturday or Saturday evening. So if the timing on that speeds up a little bit, that could curtail some of those lofty temperatures we're looking at for Saturday. It could keep it a little bit cooler. But it certainly will turn things cooler once the front goes through. And there could still be some showers around Saturday night, perhaps even early Sunday, and then they should push off to the west. But notice you have a high pressure area here building in. It's actually dropping down from the north, and this is one of these infamous backdoor cold fronts and highs backing down from the northeast that you see so often in the spring in this part of the country. Sunday, notice as the high continues to build down, we're in an onshore flow off of that cold ocean water, so this is going to keep temperatures down I would say probably staying in the 70s in many spots for highs. And as we go into Memorial Day, again, that high seems to be firmly entrenched, as does that onshore flow. So it's going to keep temperatures down, and hopefully it'll keep this moisture off far enough to the west so that we'll be dry on Memorial Day, but we'll have to watch that as well. So what does that mean for temperatures? Well, it means that after maybe breaking 90 with some luck on Saturday, that by the time Sunday rolls around, yeah, we're probably stuck in the 70s in most cases, and you could even be looking at some readings staying in the 60s in eastern Mass and on Cape Cod, believe it or not. 60s perhaps on Sunday, and then Memorial Day. Again, probably no better than the low to mid 70s, if that. Again, some 60s east facing coastal areas, and maybe down here on eastern Long Island as well. So it looks like a number of big changes in the works over the next few days. But again, starting tomorrow, it becomes a lot warmer and drier and should feel a lot more like summer for a few days. If you have any questions, comments, or complaints, you can put them right down there at the bottom of the video. Facebook them to me. Otherwise, until the next update, this is meteorologist Bob Cox reporting for Cox Weather Services.